It was fees and interest. It was horrible.
Ron finally called in the pros.
I called Optima Tax Relief, and boy, am I happy I did.
The leading tax resolution firm, Optima, is A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau. They've resolved over $1 billion for their clients. Ron was overjoyed.
They settled my account with the IRS. I was ecstatic. They are a lifesaver. They are. I am so happy.
Take Ron's advice and call Optima now for a free consultation.
Yeah, don't do like I did and wait. Call Optima Tax Relief. Do it now. You'll be ecstatic like me.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
The McFarland Show. WNSR.
Post-COVID travel is on a surge. Many of you are traveling for fun because you've been locked up for 2 years. Listen, whether you're traveling for fun to Italy, Greece, Spain, France, or somewhere else fun in the world, or USA, now is a great time to book before the crowds hit and save. Plus, with a strong U.S. dollar, you'll get more travel bang for your buck. Right now is a smart time to make your reservations and call low-cost airlines. With one phone call, you can let us do all the work for free. We'll shop hundreds of airlines, hotels, resorts, and give you a way to save huge money on your vacation plans. And if you call right now, we'll give you a free hotel room with a qualified travel purchase. So call right now.
800-704-1662. 800-704-1662. 800-704-1662. That's 800-704-1662.
Listen. You can't handle the truth.
It's about to go off.
Live from the WNSR Strike and Spare Studios.
Just a bit outside.
It's the McFarland Show with Darren McFarland and Fox 17's Justin McFarland.
Show me the money!
Call or text now. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Call us or send us a text on the WNSR text line. 615-844-5600. 615-844-5600. Call or text. Same number.
Alrighty then.
Now, the McFarland Show with Darren and Justin.
And a good Tuesday afternoon to you. And yes, it is time for the McFarland Show for the next 2 hours. Darren and Justin here with you. We're live in the Strike and Spare Family Fun Center studio. Damon Keene is alongside. You can watch the show on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. We'll catch up with Steve Lehman in about 10 minutes. We'll break down the Titans' big win on Sunday against the Bengals and look ahead to their division matchup against the Colts on the road this weekend. Justin, how we doing?
Doing okay. Big one for the Titans here this weekend, taking on the Indianapolis Colts. It's always a big game taking on the Colts, of course. But the Titans, I looked it up this morning, Darren. They're looking for their fourth win in a row in Indianapolis. I didn't realize the win streak had gotten that high, but they're looking to win for a fourth year in a row there in Indianapolis this weekend.
Well, the Carson Wentz experiment and Matt Ryan experiment did not go well.
No, it didn't go well.
Why Frank Reich is the head coach in Carolina.
Yes. And Carson Wentz is not.
Out of football.
Yeah, out of football. And Matt Ryan is in the broadcast booth. Yeah, I mean, it just, there's a reason why that didn't really work out the way they thought.
When they had, Andrew Luck and Peyton Manning and even a year of Phillip Rivers, if you remember, the record was horribly bad against the Colts. Indianapolis owned the Titans.
Yeah.
So that does matter. And speaking of that, I was thinking about this today. And this is, going along with our discussion that we've had. You know what's starting to frighten me a bit? Through the first 4 weeks of the NFL season, and in particular the AFC South. Did Houston and Indy get it right? Have they made the right picks?
It's too early.
Well, it is, but through 4 weeks, they look pretty darn good.
Yeah.
C.J. Stroud and Anthony Richardson look really good. Is it going to continue? I don't know. They got a long ways to go. But through 4 weeks, it looks really good. By the way, I was looking at their passer rating today. Do you realize C.J. Stroud and Anthony Richardson have the highest passer rating against man coverage in the league?
No, I didn't realize that.
It's off the charts. Like over, Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. I think Kirk Cousins is third. Josh Allen is fourth. Yeah, those two have the best. C.J. Stroud is on pace of just like running away with Rookie Offensive Player of the Year. Right? I mean, he looks to be the real deal. We'll see. Again, it's early. I was kind of hoping for those guys to be really struggling right now, and they're not.
I understand they're not, but again, it's awfully, teams haven't had a chance to adjust again. And I said it yesterday when I talked about the Bengals, and that is, the film. Once that film starts getting out there and starts circulating, and defensive coordinators have a chance to sit around and look at some things, it can get real interesting real fast as far as what happens after that. But you're right, they have played well. Their teams have won a couple of games. It's better than what we thought. They're not dumpster fires. They got a couple of first-year head coaches that have hung in there. But, I think all that stuff eventually catches up at some point, even though, and I will say this, the fastest way to change your franchise is to change your head coach or change your quarterback or change both. You change one or you change the other, you change both. It's amazing what you can do. The numbers on teams who have won the Super Bowl after changing their quarterback or coach in that first season is really something to watch. I mean, it's really interesting to see. So, or at least getting to a Super Bowl in that first year with a changing quarterback or changing coach. The proof is in the pudding there. So, we'll see. But, I think we're a long way to go here. A long way to go.
Well, you know why I'm bringing this up, because if those two teams have gotten it right, which again, it's still very early.
It is.
But man, I expected them to look a whole lot worse than they have.
Yeah.
And like you said, I expected the teams to look a whole lot worse than they have, and they don't, especially Houston.
Yeah.
I expected Houston to be back at the top picking, the number one pick in the draft, yet again.
Yeah. Trying to figure out how Houston's even doing this.
And I know they were like second or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. Carolina traded up to get the number one pick.
Yes. So they picked Will Anderson with the number 2 overall pick.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm fearful of that because Jacksonville has Trevor Lawrence, and if everybody's got it right at quarterback, it is going to put a whole lot of pressure on the Titans.
Well, there's no need to be fearful. It's just about going out and getting your guy. See, I don't, finding the guy and getting the guy in here, whoever that is, whether that's Will Levis or Malik Willis or whatever you're doing, it's just about picking a direction for the franchise and letting them go do their thing, whatever that is. And to be honest, Darren, I've got just as much faith as them picking up on Will Levis or Malik Willis than if they had one of the top picks in the draft, because we've been there. We've been top pick in the draft. In this franchise, in this market, we've done top 10 picks in the draft 3 times. And all 3 times it hasn't worked beyond the first contract. So, I've got no faith that if they had picked in the top 5 that, they would have gotten one of the guys and they would look this good or any of that stuff. So I'm fine with them signing free agents. I'm fine with them going 2nd, 3rd round. It's kind of what not what they do, but it's about the system and the pieces you put around them and playing to the strengths of the guy that you got. And so let's see them do that.
Anthony Richardson is the one that has probably surprised me more than anything. I thought he would really, remember how young?
Yeah.
In the draft, he was 20 years old.
Yeah.
He's young. He really doesn't have a ton of experience.
No.
And I thought, man, this is more about faith in, we see that he's got all the tools. We'll see if it can all come together, 2 or 3 years from now, right? Where he can turn it, he can blossom into an elite quarterback or a franchise quarterback. I didn't expect him to look this comfortable this fast. Again, you said defenses, you start getting film on you. People start studying your strengths, your weaknesses, and that's how it works in the NFL. You'll have to continue to evolve and continue to get better because they'll figure you out, and then you've got problems. But I just expect it to look really wonky early on, and it doesn't.
Well, this last game, it didn't look great. I'm looking at the numbers here. He won 11 of 25 for 200 yards, but he did have 2 touchdowns.
But he had some amazing plays in that game.
Well, yeah.
Game plays where you go, like that 2-point conversion, you go, wow.
Well,
okay.
He had amazing plays at Florida.
Not everybody can do that.
Yeah. No, I got you. Yeah, but again, it's about what you're asking these quarterbacks to do. To me, the biggest mistake that you can make with a quarterback in the first year is bring him in and ask him to be something that he is not. And I think the Colts have done a wonderful job allowing Anthony Richardson to be Anthony Richardson. They haven't asked him to do anything out of the ordinary as far as, what his tools and strengths are. They've let him run. I'm looking at the 10 carries for 56 yards and a touchdown. He can run the football. They haven't tried to stifle that. They let him go. Now, has it cost him a little bit with the injury, concussion, because he's been out there fooling around? It has, but that's the risk you take when you take this kind of a quarterback here, one that can move around and use his feet to gain yardage here for you. So, if you allow him to be him, if you want to turn him into a pocket passer purely and stick him back there and tell him not to run, let's see what that looks like. But the Colts have not done that yet. So there's still, again, the next step here in the growth is something we need to see.
All right, we'll come back. Steve Lehman, News Channel 5. He joins us every week on the program. We'll get his thoughts on the Titans' performance on Sunday and the look ahead to facing Anthony Richardson and the Colts. We'll do that next here on the McFarland Show, Nashville Sports Radio.
Trusted for creative design and committed to both the function and aesthetics of your smile, Jody Jones Dentistry for 26 years has provided a wide range of general and cosmetic dentistry services along Nashville's Music Row and coming soon to Hermitage and Murfreesboro. The Nashville leader for cosmetic dentistry provides a unique luxury environment for patients who want his famous Hollywood smile. Just ask the country music stars, actors, athlete. Yeah, he was 8 years the dentist for the Predators who display his celebrity smile. To learn more, visit JodyJonesDDS.com or call 615-259-5100.
When you want down-home cooking, just head downtown. Kitchen Notes at the Omni Nashville Hotel serves traditional Southern cooking, sourced fresh and local, just like Grandma used to make. Start your day with a Southern smoked breakfast bowl or a Music City omelet. If you're looking for variety, hit the biggest breakfast buffet in Music City or get your fill at the world-famous Biscuit Bar. Kitchen Notes dishes up lunch with traditional Southern tomato pie, country ham, and classic picnic ambrosia. Serving breakfast Monday through Thursday from 7 a.m. to 10:30, and lunch is served 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And Kitchen Notes doesn't forget the brunch crowd. Brunch at Kitchen Notes is every Friday through Sunday from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m., featuring cast iron pancakes, made-to-order waffles and eggs, and ice-cold carafes of mimosas. Enjoy farm-to-table Southern dishes made from treasured family recipes. Kitchen Notes at the Omni Nashville Hotel, 5th Avenue, downtown.
I've got a unique vacation idea for you that's right here in the United States. If you're ready for a vacation that's fun and downright affordable, listen up. It's driving distance for many of you, so no planes, no airline delays, no hassles. It's Branson, Missouri, the entertainment capital of the Midwest. Live music for everyone. Branson has 3 beautiful, enormous lakes, water attractions, live shows, great food, and tons of entertainment. It's a perfect vacation for you and your family, or if you're retired and you want to have a great time. And you can stay in Branson for as low as $99 a night. Please understand, this is not a timeshare offer. It's a real vacation for as little as $99 a night. We've got a free vacation guide we want to send you right now. All you have to do is call for complete details. Get your free Branson, Missouri guide right now by calling this number.
800-413-3953. 800-413-3953. 800-413-3953. That's 800-413-3953.
RPG came through the belly of the aircraft. We don't talk about the female combat wounded. These are our daughters and our sisters and our mothers. Wounded Warrior Project came into my life and taught me how to stand back up and get back in the fight. The truth is, I think we all have this strength inside of us, but until you're tested, you just don't know it's there.
See how Wounded Warrior Project empowers women veterans like Beth by visiting woundedwarriorproject.org/empowerwomenvets.
Jim Rome is here weekdays 11 to 2 on Nashville Sports Radio, WNSR.
Give the show a couple of weeks. You're not going to like it. Nobody likes this show the first time they heard it. My wife hated the show. I married her. Give it 2 weeks. If after 2 weeks you can honestly say to me, you know what? I listened to every day for 2 weeks, and the truth is, I hate you more now than I did the first day. Then I'm going to be man enough to say to you, you know what? You probably aren't that smart.
Jim Rome, 11 to 2 on Nashville's original sports radio, WNSR.
You're listening to The McFarland Show live on WNSR Nashville Sports Radio.
Good tunes bringing us back from the break. Darren and Justin here with you. Strike and Spare Family Fun Center Studio. We are the McFarlands, and we now bring in Steve Lehman, News Channel 5. We'll start with a bizarre question, but we were talking about this before the show. Justin asked me a very good question, and he thought I would have the answer. I didn't. And you know what? Maybe you're the guy to ask this question to, because you've got ends over there. You kind of know the lay of the land at Belmont. Why are the Chicago Bulls in town?
That's a great question. I'm actually just leaving the Crockett Center right now from Bulls training camp, so I'm probably a decent person to ask. The Bulls are holding their training camp, at least their first week, at the Crockett Center on Belmont's campus. Some NBA teams choose to move parts of their training camp. His particular team